General Collective, how you doing? Jen, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Jackie's son, my mother and daughter and Mumford. How you doing? So here we are back again doing another collective reading for everybody. So we'll start off with Messages of Closure and then do a few hidden truths just to see if any of you guys are looking at closure. Okay, I'm definitely hearing I've closed a chapter and I've closed down physically, mentally and emotionally. And you know what, bruv? I have just about had it. Okay, justice can go and shove itself, right? Might be something around a Libra or just, you know what, I've just about had enough. I can't take any more. Life Path 7, Cancerian energy possibly. I can't take any more. I've just about had enough. I'm closing down physically, mentally and emotionally. And the sign of open is now closed. So I am closed for business. Now, I don't know if any of you are running a business or you work in a shop or anything like that. And it's closing time. The last call for alcohol. So I don't know if someone keeps drinking loads of alcohol, or named Ali, Alison, Abigail, or an Amber Heard situation. But like, I don't know. Just I don't know if somebody's drinking quite a lot. But or Charlotte, not Charlotte. Not if you're not drinking. Sorry, I'm hearing Charlotte or Lot. Okay, Lottie, Laura, Lucy, Lucifer, Louise, Linda, Linda and Belinda. All you guys. But yeah, something about that I'm physically had enough. Like, I'm not taking it anymore. Like, I'm fed up with questioning my own reality. I'm fed up with questioning myself. I'm sick to death of being like, as if I have the Spanish Inquisition, where I'm always being questioned. My reality is always on the brink of like, are you sure it's not you? Is it me? Is it you? No, and it's all this tit for tat. And I think, to be collective, I think we're all just about had enough of it, to be honest with you, where it's like closing time. Books, chapters closed, shut down emotionally. Life Path 4, Scorpio energy. You've possibly pressured them, probably throughout these weeks and months where I've been doing monthly, saying, do not pressure a person and add more pressure. And I think some of you did add that pressure, and that pressure valve just went, and it was like, right, off like a skyrocket. You're having it, and fucking this happened to me, actually. Man, what is it with people that just come out your left field, collective energy, where all of a sudden everybody just starts saying that you're a shit person and just fucking blaming you for everything? Why is it like, even when you keep your head down, man, I don't think I can keep my head down any further. If I was to put it on the fucking floor, I don't think I could just stay out of harm's way. It, like, karmic energy and moaning and bitching just seems to follow me wherever I go. Like, even if I'm on my own and I'm kind of like, right, I'm staying right out the way of people because they're all going fucking crazy at the moment, I'll get it in the ear from someone. So I'm feeling like this energy of the pressure that was advised not to do. I think some people just went straight out and did it anyway. And they got pressured, and it's like, right, you've put me under a pressure now. You've put me in a bracket. You put me under a pigeonhole. You've now shone this light right upon me, and now, you know what, bollocks, I'm just going to stay in the dark. So it might be something around a Virgo, maybe, or something like that, or just this pressured energy, okay? Feeling like I'm under a microscope, that I can't fucking breathe, that I can't think for myself, that I just can't seem to escape anything. Could be like an 8, Leo and Aquarian energy, 8 of Swords, but like, I'm just like, well, everybody just leave me alone. Just out, leave me alone, out. I mean, this is a typical performance of the Scorpio energy. Out, you're out, you're out, you're out. Fuck it, who's next? Right, anybody else want to say anything? I'm kind of feeling that energy, collective. So let's see if any of you are feeling that energy. I am helping, no, let's start again. So messages of closure for collective. Messages of closure for the collective. What they got coming up? I see things differently now. I'm suddenly not the way I was before, Cinderella. I'm just going to click my heels and everything's going to be fine. Okay, so someone has a bright outlook, and I start to see things slightly differently now, that it really could be me. Right? Any of you out there constantly questioning your own reality? Messages of closure for anybody. You are beautiful in every single way. Words won't bring me down. Well, that one isn't closure, to be honest with you. I see things differently now, and you are beautiful. To me, you are everything, Steve or Stephen. But it's you to me are everything, the sweetest song. So if I say thing, that would just be Stephen King, so it might be a Stephen. Okay, let's see anyway. Messages of closure for anybody, because these are really not messages of closure. Please don't blame yourself. It wasn't your fault. So someone's saying, look, please don't blame yourself. It really wasn't you, or it isn't your fault. It might be a friend. You might even be speaking to a friend saying, you know what, I'm just about had enough of everything that's gone on. Because these are supposed to be messages of closure. This is definitely not closing a chapter or a book. So these kind of feel like nice and bright, easy energies. I see things differently now. You are beautiful. And please don't blame yourself for what happened. Okay, so if you guys are very forgiving of something, of closure, and they're kind of like, look, don't blame yourself, it's okay, blah, blah, blah. There you go, you're back on, okay? Or you never was broke. Yeah? Let's see, messages of closure for the collective. Because these normally do have closure. Do you still feel my presence? Well, I don't know. Well, it's either good or bad. I don't know. If you've had an argument, it's normally bad, or Norman or Normington. But do you still feel my presence? That feels like it's someone from the past, because that does have a question mark on it. So that's someone thinking that, but are they saying that? Okay. Do you still feel my presence? I see things differently now. Okay, so who is this relating to? This, I see things differently now. The Sun, a family member. Oh, God, if you've got really good family karma, then good on you. Yeah, but I see things differently now. Okay, I've just reconciled with a person, and I've forgiven my family, and my family have forgiven me. The Sun. Could be a new person, though. Could be the Sun. But they wouldn't be forgiving. So you've got Aries, Leo, Sagittarian here. So they apparently see things differently now. So they're optimistic. They're future-driven. They're looking forward to the future. If you're in a relationship, everything's going fine. You don't really need much closure. Okay, even though these are messages of closure. You are beautiful in every single way because you've got a big dick or something like that. And you're beautiful, and so's your Richard. So unless you're with Richard or Rachel. This is a couple. So I don't know what this of messages of closure is for. Let's see. Harry Potter. Ace of Wands. You're beautiful in every single way. Unless your past wants you back here, or a beauty call, or a booty call here. I'm also hearing a beautician, someone that does things around beauty. But, like, you're beautiful in every single way. Someone that's watching someone here could be online or something like that. But you're beautiful in every single way. So you're definitely not arguing here. If you've come from an argument, this is definitely not you guys. Yeah. Please don't blame yourself. Cancerian, life path 7. Okay, please don't blame yourself. Everything is cushy, Dave. So, the Chariot. 2 of Wands, a decision to make. About leaving or staying. Do you still feel my presence? Someone's coming in very quickly in order to say, do you still feel anything for me? I mean, this is a past energy. This is someone that's sending messages to someone to say, look, you know, do you still feel anything for me? Please don't blame yourself. It wasn't your fault. You're beautiful and I love you and I see things differently now. But how many times have you played this out? Because if you start to see things differently, that's normally the rose-tinted glasses have come off and you've started to actually see things for the way they actually really are. Okay, so you've got to come from something. Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords. What's this for? Gemini or Capricorn. I don't know, it could be a new person here for any of you. I don't know, because I have to look at why I'm doing it. Which is messages of closure. They're really, I don't know, because judgment is normally where there has been a closed book and it is over, but then it's just over as it begins, right? So, I don't know, there could be a new person on the horizon for you guys that are looking for new energies here. If you're looking to get back with your partner, it looks like there's a possibility if you want it here. If you're like really waiting for your partner to come back and you have been speaking and talking amicably about certain things, there's a good chance that you might decide to do that, okay? Because that's not really messages of closure. That's kind of showing me of a group of people there that are already together. What is judgment for? Is a Virgo energy. You are beautiful. I mean, in some of the readings, Cancerian and Virgo, there was a new energy that was around, because I'm kind of picking up new, because these are really not messages of closure. Right? What's the Hermit for? The Hermit. Seven of Cups. You're beautiful, and I choose you. Like, I think that you're beautiful, and I want to go out on a date, really. Not, you know, I've been watching you for a while, Tyrone. I mean, somebody could have really been watching a person, maybe online or something, but they've been watching them and thinking, I'm just about to approach to ask you out. If that's a new energy here. Because I just can't seem to grasp the fact that this is not really messages of closure, right? Because some of these can be quite brutal in here, and you've got all very good energy at the top here. So for any of you that are looking for messages of closure, well, you're more than likely going to have communication, and that's going to depend on whether you want to stay in the circumstance that you're in, if you're looking for closure. If you've already closed the book, then there's really not much point. But if if you are kind of like, look, we need to finalise this, is it there or is it not? Well, like I said, it's either a yes or a no. That's afraid so, afraid not. Could be a Piscean. Not seeing them here, but again, I don't know. It's an option. Do you want to get back together, or do you want to call it quits? Do you want to get back together or not? Is it love or is it lust? Do you still trust me? Do you still want to be with me? Will you still need me when I'm 64? Right, so you could be dealing with a 6, which is a Gemini or a Capricorn, or a life path 4, a Scorpio, or an Aries, possible. Or, for you guys that might be looking for someone new, there's someone new on the horizon that you might choose, okay, here. If you're looking to pick a different person and you've maybe been keeping an eye on this person or waiting to hear from them, this is also like a phone call or a telephone call. And I just called to say I love you. But it is kind of more of this, like, this chance maybe that you could meet a new person here if you're choosing someone else, okay. So that is there for you guys that are kind of on that timeline. And for the guys that are on the timeline of wanting closure and wanting word from your partner, it looks like that it's still there. Do you still feel the presence of the person? Well, feeling the presence is different because we're all empathic. So there has to be communication. So it's either a yes or a no. So let's find out. Is this answer coming from this person a yes or a no? It's still a maybe, afraid so or afraid not. I don't know. The Hangman. I don't know, man. I keep picking this vibe of a new person around Virgo energy. Pisces, life path 3, Virgo. Maybe a woman or a child, a new person. And it's been coming up through the readings. Because there's a still, do you still feel my presence? Pisces is also a 3, but I'm not really seeing any signs of 3. So we'll just use it as this. For any of you guys that are kind of maybe looking for another option in life and you're kind of thinking, right, I'm browsing around and I've kind of got my eye on a person that may be interested in me, okay, if you've kind of got that in your mind, there's a very good possibility that it could be a Pisces or a Virgo here for a lot of you, okay, possible Gemini energy, new person. Gemini or Capricorn. That's only if you're wanting someone new, okay? So, that's that. Right, let's have a look at the hidden truth now. See what this brings about, the hidden truth. Any messages of the hidden truth for the general collective of what they might want to know. The hidden truth. I daydream about a life with you. So, man, I really do keep picking up on new energy. And I don't normally do that as a reader, not really, but I don't know, this month has been very difficult on the readings that I've been doing for September over on the website. If you guys didn't know, majority of your star sign readings, they all for September, they're all on the website, okay? But I daydream about a life with you, so again, there's reconciliation there for the people that really want it, if you're talking and you're kind of working things out. And for the people that are kind of really not considering like reconciliation and you're looking for someone new, I think a lot of you have kind of got your eye on a person here, and I'm kind of daydreaming about what it would be like to be with you, because you wouldn't normally daydream about being with a person that you've already been with, would you? Not, you know, it's not, it doesn't make sense, right? Could be a Libra maybe, or placement of Libra. Any other hidden truths for the general collective here? I don't know why this happened. Again, man, I daydream about a life with you. That has to be someone new. And I don't know why this happened. I mean, we will clarify these to see. But because that would be a breakup. Because you don't daydream about spending a life with the person that you're already with. So that means that you have to have broke up. Let's see. We'll see. Any hidden truths for the general collective? I don't want to let you go. So there is a person here that has had an argument, that is looking for reconciliation. And I don't know why this happened, and I don't want to let you go. But there's a person here that's starting to daydream about a life with another person. So I really am kind of picking up a third energy of someone that's kind of generally had a fucking enough here. Let's see, one more card as the hidden truth for general collective. I am waiting patiently. So you get like a 7, maybe. Life path 7 or a Cancerian energy. And I'm waiting for someone. So who is this that I daydream about a life with you? What's this relating to? I daydream about a life with you. A 2. A new 2 of Cups or someone that I'm not telling you about. And I've actually got my eye on another person here. And I'm not letting you know the fact that I'm actually thinking or talking to another person here. Because this would be obviously not speaking, not talking. Could be something around a knot, might be a Piscean, but I'm not speaking, not talking to you. And I'm actually considering that there might be another option out there. And I'm trying to not tell you the fact that I might be looking somewhere else here. I don't know why this happened. What's this to do with? 8 of Wands. Oh man, should be upright. Sorry. Well, it's still the same, roughly. I daydream about a life with you, but I haven't actually told you that. I haven't actually told you the fact that I have feelings and emotions for you yet. So it feels like that this is kind of not here yet, but then all of a sudden it is. But I don't know why this happened, the fact that we had communication breakdown and you suddenly stopped ignoring me. Well, that's what you do when there's an ending, when there's been mind games and manipulation and pressure and someone starts to close down. That's what you're supposed to do to stop the narcissistic supply, which means someone keeps demanding reconciliation or breaking up, splitting up, not talking, not talking, loads of fucking chaos. God knows why. I don't understand why. I'm searching and doing loads of research to find out if I'm a narcissist or not, or if the other person is, and am I, and are they not, and am I fucking sick to death of all this not speaking every 2 or 3 days? That's absolute chaos. So what you don't understand is the fact that you're not compatible. So daydreaming is no good. I don't know why this happened. Well, there you go. You do now. Right? Someone got sick to fucking death of hearing it and listened to it and closed down emotionally and said, fuck it, I'm not bothered about listening anymore. I just don't want to listen to your lies or to your manipulation or to your bullshit or to you. Because if you start talking again, this is normally when you start getting coached to go back into something, when you open up the lines of communication. You see, I just went over this on a whole hour of the teaching segment, is to not get confused. One of the tools of a narcissist, okay, is to block them out and to stop all communication. But then one of the tools of an actual narcissist is the silent game, is the silent witness, is to be silent and put you in timeout. Okay, I'm going to put you in timeout and treat you as if you're a naughty little boy and stop speaking to you and block you and make you feel bad for doing what you did because you're bad doing that. Okay, but that is also a trait that you would also pick up from that person to block them out and stop talking to them. Okay, so that is also known as the silent treatment. Okay, so both of them are. So what is it? Chaos. I don't know why it happened, because you've triggered and mirrored each other that much. You've probably broken the respect and the bond that you had for a start here. So there's more not speaking than there is speaking. Okay, because normally when you speak and you say things that are sacred, okay, and personal, if someone breaks that trust, like we went through with the Scorpio and all the other readings, you've broken the trust here. I don't want to let you go here. So there's an Ace of Cups. Man, am I getting this fucking right, or am I keep picking these up the wrong way around? Sorry, general collective. So I don't want to let you go. I still want this opportunity to be here, okay? And I think that we can possibly work it out. That might be from one of you. I am waiting patiently to see if we can work this out. So you get the Hierophant in reverse here. And then you get Sagittarian and the Six of Cups. So this came up in the readings for the star signs. There was Taurus on this side in the upright, and there was Taurus on this side in the down position on 2 different sets of cards. And it meant that someone was already married or already in a relationship or just getting out of one. Okay. And there you go, the marriage and the relationship. And that is kind of what is hidden from you guys here, from the hidden truth, is the fact that, well, I don't think you guys don't know. I think you actually do know. So there's nothing hidden about it, okay? So if you know a person contacts the ex or the husband or the wife for children, you already know that, right? So the card basically is just whatever it says on the tin, but it doesn't really mean much if you already know that, okay? Because there you go, I'm waiting patiently for a marriage and for a relationship, and that's kind of what I want. Okay, now I daydream about a life with you. What is this to do with here? The High Priestess, 3 of Pentacles, a Pisces, or I daydream about being in a third party, or someone at work, 3 of Pentacles, and a 10 of Wands, and the Star. So, I don't know. Someone may not be expressing their feelings that they have for a person. Because that's definitely like not really expressing it and just daydreaming and just thinking that, you know, I have a connection with a person and I'm kind of waiting to be able to build that up. But there needs to be communication. And there it is. I don't know why this happened, right? So that has to be someone from the past. But you do get energies here of, like I said, people actually being in marriages and relationships. And I'm waiting patiently to find out if you're in a... You see, I keep picking up these new vibes, even though these cards are explaining marriage and relationship. I keep picking up these vibes of I'm waiting patiently and I'm dreaming about actually being with you when you're finished in a relationship, or if you are... Okay, if I'm single, I'm actually waiting patiently to find out if you are actually in a relationship or not. And if you're not, well then there you go. I've been daydreaming about you, to be in a relationship with you and to find out what it would be like, because I don't know why this connection between us happened, but it did. Okay, and but then again, you see, I don't want to let you go. So you've kind of got third energies here. You've got an ex holding on to a person that may be trying to block them out and trying to move on with their life and trying to not let the ex interfere with them moving on, okay, and probably not telling them that they're involved or looking elsewhere and starting to think, well, I'm moving on with my life. I'm not going to let you know that I'm doing that, but that's pretty much what I'm thinking of doing, because I've actually been daydreaming about spending a life with another person that actually fulfills my dreams and wishes. That's what I've been wanting, okay? And if that hasn't been going, if that's not been happening in the relationship that you're in and you've been considering moving on, then there you go. There's a person then starts to think, well, I don't know why this happened. Well, have you argued a shitload? Because if you've argued shitloads and you've destroyed each other, well, there's not really too much to figure out, Tyrone. It's quite easy, right? So I don't want to let you go as the other person starts to go into a relationship. You kind of got different flavours there. This really isn't like the last one. The last one was quite clear-cut case of like a story and a story. This one, they're kind of very bitty, and they're not kind of showed me... it's kind of showing me single groups of people that are looking for closure and actually wanting to go back with the other person. And then you've kind of got this feeling around the reading that is of the people that actually don't want to go through this anymore and are sick to death of it and are trying to move away. And as you do, one of the people can't understand why the fact it is that you're sick to death of it and that you're just had enough. Right, so I don't want to let you go. I don't want you to fulfill your dreams and wishes and be happy. Right, so that's kind of what you've got here. Okay, so there you go. That's what I've got for you, General Collective. I'll probably try and go live later tonight, actually. So stay tuned. This is what I've got for you for free. If you would like it, this is a crap reading, I'm sorry. It's just what I got for the cards. If you would like your channeled stuff and everything else, then you'll need your monthlies that are all nearly all done, actually, now. I think I've just got tomorrow, and that's kind of roughly it. Are all over on the website. So the website below offers you your monthlies and the weeklies. Monthlies is the bronze tier. Okay, you can get $10 off. Just use the code 7, okay, but that's only on the gold tier. But you have the bronze tier, silver tier, gold tier. Gold tier has all of the teaching segments and the weeklies and the monthlies. Obviously, silver has weeklies and monthlies, and the bronze just has the monthlies. Or you can buy them individually, okay? Or you can just sit around and just subscribe and just enjoy the show, okay? But I try to do as many of these ones and also free ones as often as I can. But thank you for joining. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you soon.